Hey, job seekers! You've worked hard on your resume, but have you ever wondered why recruiters ghost you after that first glance? Today, we're diving into the top 3 recruiter red flags that could be sinking your resume, and I'll show you exactly how to fix them. These tips could be the difference between landing that interview and getting passed over. So stick with me till the end. Trust me, I've seen thousands of resumes, and these simple tweaks can make all the difference in catching a recruiter's eye and getting your foot in the door. Let's be real, job hunting can be brutal, especially in today's competitive market. But your resume doesn't have to be another statistic in the rejection pile. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you can give yourself a serious edge and start landing those interviews. Let's jump right in with red flag number 1, vague job titles and responsibilities. Look, if your resume just says marketing specialist or sales manager, without any real detail, recruiters are going to be left in the dark. They're not going to know what you actually did in those roles. Think about it, recruiters are busy people. They're often sifting through hundreds of resumes for a single position. They don't have time to play guessing games, trying to decipher what your role entailed or what you actually accomplished. Instead of marketing specialist, think about what makes your experience specific and measurable. Try something like, B2B digital marketing specialist increased client retention by 25% through targeted campaigns. See the difference? You're not just telling them what you did, you're showing them the impact you made. Instead of just listing responsibilities, quantify your achievements whenever possible. Did you increase sales, improve efficiency, or launch a successful campaign? Numbers speak volumes. Remember, recruiters are looking for results-oriented individuals. By showcasing your accomplishments with clear, concise language, you'll instantly grab their attention and demonstrate your value. Don't be afraid to get granular and use industry-specific jargon that showcases your expertise. This shows recruiters you speak their language and understand the nuances of your field. It's like investing in real estate. You don't just say you bought a property. You talk about the ROI, the cap rate, the cash flow. You get specific. The same principle applies to your resume. The more specific and measurable your language is, the more credible and impressive your resume becomes. So ditch the vague titles and generic bullet points and start highlighting your achievements with quantifiable results. Remember, your resume is your first impression, and you only get one shot to make it count. Make it impactful, make it memorable, and most importantly, make it specific. Red flag number 2 is a big one, and it's something a lot of people overlook: lack of keywords for applicant tracking systems. Now you might be thinking, what the heck is an ATS system? Well, it's essentially a software that most large companies use to filter resumes before a human even lays eyes on them. Think of it like a digital gatekeeper. You need the right keywords to get past it and land on the hiring manager's desk. These systems are designed to streamline the hiring process by scanning for specific skills, experience, and keywords that align with the job description. Here's the thing. If your resume is missing those critical keywords, it's like you're speaking a different language. Your resume could get filtered out before it even has a chance to showcase your skills and experience. And the worst part? You'll never even know why you didn't get the interview. You might have the perfect experience, but if your resume isn't optimized for ATS, you're essentially invisible. But here's the good news. The keywords you need are right there in the job description. Recruiters are literally giving you the answers to the test. So, if the job posting mentions needing someone with experience in project management, customer relationship management, CRM software, or data analysis, guess what? Those exact words better be sprinkled throughout your resume. Don't try to be fancy or use synonyms. ATS systems are robots. They don't understand nuance. Use the exact keywords from the job description to increase your chances of getting past the initial screening. Think of it like SEO for your resume. You need to use the right keywords to rank higher and get noticed. It might seem like a small detail, but in today's competitive job market, every little advantage counts. So before you submit your resume, take the time to tailor it to each job description. Highlight the keywords that align with your skills and experience. Don't let your dream job slip away because you didn't speak the ATS language. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room: employment gaps. Red flag number 3 is having those gaps in your work history without any explanation. Having a gap in your employment history doesn't automatically disqualify you. Life happens. Recruiters understand that careers aren't always linear. Maybe you took time off to care for a family member, travel the world, or pursue further education or personal growth. The problem arises when you leave these gaps unexplained. When they see a gap, they want to understand the reason behind it. If you leave it blank, they're going to assume the worst. They might think you were fired, had trouble finding a job, or were simply doing nothing during that time. Instead of leaving a blank space, add a short and sweet explanation. Something like career sabbatical for family care, 2019 to 2020, or personal development and skills training, 2021. Highlight any relevant skills you picked up during that time. Did you do any freelance work, volunteer, or take online courses? Remember, it's not about hiding the gap. It's about owning it and turning it into a positive. By addressing it head-on, you alleviate any concerns the recruiter might have. Think about it from the recruiter's perspective. Would you rather hire someone who is transparent about their past, or someone who tries to sweep it under the rug? By addressing your employment gaps proactively, you demonstrate your integrity and willingness to be upfront. So don't let those gaps be a source of anxiety or insecurity. Embrace them, explain them, and use them as an opportunity to showcase your growth and resilience. So there you have it, the top 3 recruiter red flags that could be holding your resume back and how to fix them. Remember, crafting a killer resume is all about showcasing your value, highlighting your achievements, and making it easy for recruiters to see why you're the perfect fit for the job. If you found these tips helpful, drop a comment below. Let me know which red flag you're fixing first. And hey, if you want more insider advice on how to make your resume stand out, ace those job interviews, and ultimately level up your career, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Until next time, stay sharp and keep chasing those opportunities.